Man, what's going on YouTube? All right, so on this quick video, we're going to be talking all about should you hire family? Should you hire friends? We seem to get this question all the time. So let's talk about it. What you think?
Mm, well, personally, it can be good or bad. It's got pros and cons.
Hmm.
Um, I've seen you work with family and I've seen you work with friends.
And how has that experience been?
Well,
So I'm gonna give you guys my take on it. I only could tell my story, but I really would say that it's a benefit when you work with family or friends, somebody that you know, because for one, you know them personally, all right, and for two, they should be a little bit more understanding as far as, let's say, the client isn't going to pay until the next 30 days. They should be a little bit more understanding when it comes to that, especially your children. All
right.
right. So this was my thought process in the beginning. Now, on the flip side of it, it was hard because my kids, they didn't believe in this business. Nobody believed in me starting a cleaning business, and nobody thought I was going to make over $500,000 a year cleaning.
Right.
Okay, so nobody had the vision that I had, so it was hard for me to get my people on board with me. Okay, but I believe in generational wealth, so I had to work with my children every day and kind of work on their mindset. When I say work with them, I had to work on their mindset
Mm-hmm.
every day. And I
Mm-hmm.
had to tell them, listen, y'all got to come out here and help me. You got to come out here and help me, like pushing them, pushing them. Now, we all know how teenagers are. Teenagers lazy. They don't even want to wash the damn dishes. They lazy, okay? So it's not going to be easy. It wasn't
Right.
easy for me, okay? So it was times when I got pissed off and I just shit left the house and I just went cleaning houses by myself.
Right.
I left them in the bed. So I said I ain't about to take them with me today for them to jack up everything because they mad. Okay. So at that point, I decided to when the workload was just I can't do but so much by yourself.
Right.
I was forced to outsource and start hiring. I hired my first worker when I had enough money to do that. Okay. And I started paying my first worker and then I hired my second worker and I just started slowly building the team. Now they were with me here and there. Sometimes they are with me, sometimes they won't.
Right.
Sometimes they want to work, sometimes they didn't. But I said, okay, it's cool. I'm gonna slowly start building my team up. Slowly start building my team up because
Mm-hmm.
I figure sometimes you have to show them. Same thing goes for family, friends, anybody that's in your circle. Sometimes they have to see because you just little Ray Ray from the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's how they know you.
Right.
They just know you as being little Ray Ray from the hood. I'm just little Trina. So
Mm-hmm.
what I know about running a business, and whenever somebody signs up to be with your business, when they fill out an application to be with your business, they're looking for security. All right. They want you they want to feel like they're secure. And sometimes if you grew up with somebody, you don't really, you like, man, I know, because I know you. You ain't, I'm going to wait till you grow this thing because I don't know. You know how your surroundings may feel. They might not take you as seriously in the beginning. Okay. That's why I felt like I said, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you. So I slowly started building my team up, you know. And whenever I stopped giving them money. So whenever they would ask me for money, I would say, you can do a unit for some money. Okay, so that's when that came in. Ain't no allowance, ain't no none of that. Listen, I got a house you can do.
Mm-hmm. She ain't lying.
Okay, that's you get a house. It's no more here. You can hold this, getting your hair done and all that. Mm-mm. Y'all past what they was like 16 years old, past 16 years
Mm-hmm.
old. Mm-mm. Unit. That's what you get. You get a unit. So I start giving them work, and as I'm giving them work, because it got to the point where my daughter, she was working, she worked McDonald's, she worked at a lot of
She had like 3 or 4 jobs.
bullshit
Like,
jobs before she got
hmm
on track with me all the way full time. But sometimes you got to let them see, let them
hmm
work there. Okay. So I let her work all her little McDonald's jobs, and she want to be a waitress, and she want to do all of this stuff. Let them do what they feel like they want to do, because they feel like they can do it without mama. Sometimes you got to let them see.
Right.
Okay. So that's what I did. Let them see how it feels to clock in, clock out, be told what to do. Manager getting nasty with you, smart. You know how it is on the work field when you always got that one bitch at the job that you can't stand. You know how it
Emotional
is.
roller coaster. Honey.
You know how it is. So what I had to do was just let them go out there in the field, learn and figure it out. Just working on the job,
Hmm
and I'll come back to y'all later. So I started slowly building my team up, and I had to show them that I was serious about this. And when they see me cutting other people checks, then they started like looking back over. Like, no, no, no. You said go ahead, you finish working your little rinky-dink jobs. That's what y'all wanted to do, you know. Um, and then eventually, after they got pissed off with the manager or whatever happened, didn't have a job, mama still was on the grind building her soldiers up, by myself. I'm building my little soldiers up. So after a while, I had to keep having those generational wealth conversations with them,
Conversations. Hmm
and I had to show them. I had to pull the whiteboard out, had to show them, this is what the job paying you, and you got to work this many hours. This is what I'm paying you, and you got to work this many hours. You see the difference? So soon they had their mindset shift. They ain't going nowhere. They've been rocking with me hard now, harder than ever. It's just one of my teenagers. She happens to work for Gulfstream, so she has a really good job at Gulfstream. She ain't going nowhere. But my other two, they work for me full time now. Okay, but it wasn't easy in the beginning, you guys. But I like the fact that my children, I can give them a unit, and I know they'll take care of it. They care now, so I don't have the same little 16-year-old that didn't want to go to work. Them jokers is serious as hell about the money they make now. They show up on time. It's a totally different child. They ain't kids no more. My kids, they 21, 22, totally different now. Okay, so they get up, they take care of my accounts now. I ain't gotta say nothing. They're there, and I got a few accounts. Well, all of their accounts are on auto. I don't have to worry about them. I don't even have to schedule them jokers out. Okay. And so the money come in, they get paid. It's the best thing ever for them. All
Right.
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 So I say all that to say I would prefer working with your family and friends, but in the beginning, you have to let them know, especially if it's any friends, any family, you got to let them know in the beginning um, what your rules are, what your I'm sorry, what's the word? What your policy is.
hmm
Okay, in the beginning, and then you let them know that you will fire them with a smile. I still love you, but but you got to go. If you set the tone in the beginning, then you don't have to worry about all that other stuff. You got to set the tone in the beginning though, and let them know, hey, I love you to death, but these are my policies, these are my rules. If you shall not follow them because you think we cool and all that, you got to go, and I will happily fire you with a smile. I still love you though. All right.
Right. Right. I would have to agree with that. Like, you just have to set boundaries in the beginning. Let people know, hey, this is what I like to follow. Please don't break that. Because them being your family and friends, they should understand that your reputation with your clients are very. It means a lot. So if they can't do that, then they don't need to be a part of your team. I per se feel like hiring family and friends is definitely a benefit. Like Miss Johnson said, it definitely has its pros and its cons with the whole thing. Because, like she said, that you can have your moments where your family, may feel as though, well, they might be a little lenient and they might feel like, well, shoot, it'll be all right because she cool. Well, you just
Hmm.
have to let them know, yeah, she's cool, but however, she'll still get in your.
That's the kids, y'all. You see, we doing a video.
You didn't know that.
Y'all always messing us up.
That can see the video.
No. Bye.
King's eyes are red.
Bye.
Okay, what's the
Bye.
video? I'm like, your channel.
Oh God, y'all. I'm sorry. But I moved out of the house and I got an office for a reason. But today I happen to have children with me in my other office. They weren't supposed to knock on the door. But y'all know how that is. Y'all know how that is. Anyway, go ahead. You was talking.
Girl, I done lost my train
You
of
was
thought.
talking about how people could take advantage of working for their friend or their mama. They take advantage of it
Oh
because they feel
yeah.
like you mama, I could just do whatever, and you got to put your foot down. You got to set boundaries at the beginning. Okay, because really, man, you could work, man. You don't understand. You could put your squad together, especially the mothers that got like 4 and 5 teenagers.
Oh, you can definitely use your
Child,
kids.
please.
I
I'll be
mean, you
trying to
can
work
definitely
with them
use
jokers.
them
Listen
to
here.
your
Yes,
advantage.
listen. We got to talk. Come on.
Hmm.
Family huddle. Come on. Because y'all don't understand how much money is in this. Okay. And wherever they working at, they going to work for somebody else and give their hours to them.
You can definitely
Somebody
take
else going to
advantage
buy
of
their
that.
time.
Yeah, working,
You
using your
know?
kids is definitely beneficial, especially if it's in one household. I mean, all the money is going in one household, so you definitely are doing good.
Right. That's why I say you can work for me. Okay. And then, all we keep it all in the family.
Mhm.
All of the money, we already live together. So come
Mhm.
on. Let's all put it, let's think smart, strategically. It don't make no sense. You broke. You going out to get you a house and you paying $3,000 a month. You paying $2,000 a month. You over here paying 1,700 a month, and everybody struggling and working these little piece of shit ass jobs. When you really could come underneath one roof in one big ass beautiful house together, build your family business. This is what other cultures do all the damn time. They all come together, they all build the family business. Now they each one of them moving out. And now when they move out, they have the stability to do it. They all are financially stable enough to move out. Because some of y'all working them little piece of shit ass jobs, and I don't know how y'all plan on paying all these bills. Because inflation just keep on rising on you, but your
That's it.
but your pockets ain't rising.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just don't get it. But it is what it is. That's how it is. Um, I would always say try to work with your family and your friends first.
Definitely give it a shot and see
Give
how
it a
it goes.
shot. If it don't hoop and holler, because everybody family can't. I understand.
I say
I know
choose. I
everybody
say choose family and friends that you definitely can trust in, because a
yeah.
lot of times friendships can end over money, and so I say pick and choose what family and friends that you choose to
Yeah.
be a part of your
Because you got some,
company,
I ain't
because
talking
it's
about the
very
toxic
very,
people in your family either. I ain't talking
yeah,
about them. I know some people got
because
some
that's not
toxic
gonna work
people
at all.
in your
It's
family.
not gonna work because it's gonna tear your business down. Because
Mm-mm.
people gonna come to you and they're looking at you like you're supposed to be. I don't want to say Captain Save a Hole, but they're gonna look at you like you just supposed to come in here and save them because you have it. They're always gonna hit you up. Can I have this? Can I have that? And they're gonna sink your ship. So definitely
Exactly.
get some
You
family members that you know that's gonna help you out with
you
your business.
definitely you don't want to be the only one in the circle that's making all the money,
Right, right.
and everybody else around you ain't got it like that, man.
Mhm,
Because then they definitely gonna be looking at you, leeching off of you. Whenever
mhm.
something happen, they looking at you, the big baller with the cleaning company. They got all the money.
And then you
you
got
know
you
so
got your people.
you gotta learn how to empower the people around you in your circle, man.
Right, right.
So that's what I got. That's my thoughts on that hiring. family and friends. I would say I definitely have family and I definitely have friends that work for my company. And it's been great, but it's just a working process, and you have to have those conversations, man, to get there. And I ain't gonna say that it got there overnight either.
It took
All
some.
right,
It took
it
some
took some
time.
time for us to get to where we at right now, but we here, and I'm talking about it. All right, so that's my video. Y'all like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what you think. Until the next video, we out of here. Peace.